Hello everybody, we're back on the Equinox server, DNS Techpack. My name is Todd and today we are going to be setting up some auto inscription technology. Let's get back into first person here. There are a few things I want to show off first. This is where I've been getting my sand. I showed it off in another video when I was looking for the cacti. So I set up a little teleporter here so I can get here quickly. It's about 3,000 blocks away. And then I set up a log tree farm. Again, I didn't put this in my base because I couldn't think of a good looking build for it. I would have to make something around it and it just seems like it'd be too wide, and I don't want to get too far away from the smaller buildings. I want less of the bigger buildings. So I'm just going to look at it real quick. What happens is that when the logs or the trees get harvested, they go into this chest. There are some item conduits that will first go to the alloy smelter here that makes the coal or the charcoal. Charcoal gets outputted into the furnace generator, or this generator. What is it called? Yep, furnace generator. And then that powers the system. The leftover logs come over here, and then you got your apples and your saplings come over here, but there's only one so far because it's still filling up the planter. I have the power going up into this block on top, which is the sludge boiler, and then it's making some, random blocks here. Just thought I'd make use of the sludge. And that's all there is in this spot. Let's go back home. I have made a few changes to our power system, and I'll show those. Alright, there we go. We'll just get lag when we're coming back. Okay, load in. Oh, totally missed the door. So I don't remember how many we had last time, but I've got 3 of these now. You can see they're all working. They are all full. I have a surplus. Ooh, I do not have a surplus of ender pearls. Let's go check out why. Okay, let's go to our pearl farm. Here we are. Okay. Sometimes when I come in here, I have a surplus, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have surplus of this fluid. That's loud. Sometimes I have a surplus of this fluid and sometimes I don't. Don't know what the problem is, but you can see it's kind of building up now. Anyways, I don't know. I think it evens itself out in the end. The changes I've made from last time, so I've made this bigger. It's a 9x9 now. I've added the auto spawner from MFR. And then I have 3 more of these harvesters. They're not centered because I wanted them kind of canted so that they cover the whole area. So that's that. Alright, let's go back to base. And get started on this auto inscription process. Come on, there we go. Oh, a couple more things I've done. I've made some of these torches, magnum torches, so I don't get mob spawns around here. There's one right here, and then I have one over in this building right here where I left my door open. There it is. And I have one left over. Not sure where to put it yet, but I don't know. We'll just have it for later. So this is where I'm going to have my inscriptor place. I'm using Steve's Factory Manager to do it. Let's go ahead and put these blocks down. Got 8 of them. I guess we can just place this right here, right? We might move that. And then the inscribers, I've got 7 that I need. And this little charging stand. I don't know if that will get power through the other blocks, because with the AE blocks that I understand that if one is getting power, then they'll transfer to the others. And we're going to put the power down here. Acceptor and the Tesseract. Is there any sort of tooltip that says that we're getting power? I don't know, I can't tell. One thing we could do is we could go and get a Certus crystal and then see if it will charge up in that machine. There we go. Then we're going to come back here and then go inside and place this and please charge. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so it's getting power. We're good to go with everything else. Alright, so with Steve's Factory Manager, you have these inventory cables, and they make it so that you can interact, like everything that's touching it, you can interact with everything else. We're going to be ending up using these cables to do our processing, our ore processing in the end. It's just easier to move things around. This is the interface of how you control it, and instead of making you watch me get some of this ready, I'm going to get some together and then we'll kind of go through it. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We've programmed a few things inside our Steve's Factory Manager. We'll take a look real quick. I've got a few different things going on. I have where it makes the silicon presses, the calculation presses, logic, engineering, and then the redstone is it auto-crafts a block of redstone into just regular redstone, and then I have where it'll press the processors and then charge some Certus quartz inside that thing there, and then also making seeds and crafting seeds. You can't see it, but it's like underneath. I had to put it under there so it was so I don't know, so it fit, and I think it's called the growth acceleration chamber. I wanted to demonstrate the crafting of the seeds also, since I put in the recipes and I meant to have those things in here. So let's just grab 2 of these and 2 of these, which I already have some, and some of these. And if I could get that thing to grind these down, I would, but I can't, so we'll just go ahead and bring them with us. Okay, and then 2 of these like this, and then 6 pieces of sand for each of those, and we'll see if that works. I haven't tested this, so it might work, it might not work. So just show it off a little bit. Everything it takes out of this chest and then puts it into here, and then when it's done doing whatever it's doing, it puts it back into the chest. And the reason for the ender chest is because later on, when we have our logistics system, I'm going to have the auto crafters pipe into the chest, and then this will be, instead of a crafting table, this will be one big crafting table for the auto crafters, the crafting pipes I mean. So let's go ahead and try the seeds first. We'll throw the sand in, and it doesn't take the sand. Maybe it'll take the sand when I have the other part of the recipe, and it does, and it takes those, and it's gonna throw it into the accelerator and then bring them back. And we'll go ahead and do these, and then we'll do this too. When I do this though, I have one of the presses to automatically make the wafers, so it's not going to, it'll bring back the crystals, but it's gonna automatically take them and then put them into the system. Okay, so if I put redstone in there, it'll automatically put them, see, it's taking it and it's pressing it right here, and then it puts it back into here just like this. When I put the redstone in, it'll put it in to the processing inscribers, and then we want to use some silicon. See, it puts it on the bottom, and then it's, since we had those calculation circuits, it's going ahead and it's making some. It didn't have any more silicon. If we put some more silicon in, it will make those. So we'll do that. And it's making it up there and then putting them down there. Alright, and if we want to carry around blocks of redstone instead of regular redstone, if we put these in, it will auto-craft it into regular redstone. And then we'll since we're here, we'll go ahead and throw some more diamonds and gold in, just to demonstrate making these things. In fact, you know what? Eventually we're going to need all of these. So let's go ahead and splurge some. There we go. Alright, so now it is going to be making a lot of cool stuff for us. Put a bunch of redstone in too. We're not going to have enough silicon, but it's going to work while it's doing this. Oh, and that's for the calculation presses. Just for fun, we'll throw these in too. There. So we'll make those. Now it's working. Oh, and the last thing was if I want any charged Certus quartz, I can do that as well. So here's some regular. We got 6 of them. We'll just throw them in. You can see it goes in there and it starts charging them. It has to load back up with energy every time, so that's why it takes. But you know, it'll charge it here in a sec. There it is, and then it'll go back in. So while that's working, we're just gonna run up here and grab some more silicone so that we'll have it. And I made some earlier. There we go. We'll take those two. Alright, running back. I don't remember what I had the iron for. I think it was to make it was to make these speed upgrades or acceleration cards. Alright, we'll throw these in. They'll start making stuff. So while that's working, let's get some more things together. I want to make some ME drives. We have a little bit of time left. And the ME drives are going to take these things here. I think we need 2 of them. Let's look up the recipe. It is this. Yep, 2 of them. We've got the iron on us and we're making the diamond presses. Actually, we have that right here. We can make that right now. Look at that. Now all we need are the, let's just get one storage unit thing. We'll need some quartz glass. Do I have any quartz glass while we're here? Hopefully, since I was making some other stuff. There's 28 of them. I wonder if that'll be enough. Alright, and what else do we need to make this? Glowstone, redstone, and that's it, hopefully. I don't know if 28 will be enough, but we will see. Okay, what have we got here? Not quite enough. This should be enough of these. This should be enough of these. And you know what? I think that's probably enough of those too. Alright, let's go back this way. And we're gonna try to make this storage disk. Storage cell. Gonna try to make the storage cell. And let's go ahead and get. Why can I never find the actual thing? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Alright, I don't want to mess this up. I'll go ahead and craft all this and then I'll come back. Okay, I hope that this is everything. I just did a whole ton of crafting. I did have enough stuff in my inventory to make the drive and the cell and all that stuff, but I wanted to be able to access it and put stuff into it. And I didn't want to use the traditional AE stuff. So we do have the drive. We are going to use energy acceptor. We have the storage cell, but as you can see here, we're into logistics pipes. Alright, let's get that out of our way. Let's see how we can set this up. My middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the middle. So we want our we'll just put this here. We'll change things around later and make it look better, but I just really want to just get this in here and done. So we'll set up all the power and everything. Receiving energy. There, power. That has power. We're ready to start putting stuff in there. Okay, and now we want the junction. Is it getting power? Yes, it has power. Let's put this down right here, just because. And then we are going to, can we do this with an open fist? No, we can't do this with open fist. Of course not. There we go. We're going to set it as default. Default means that if there's nowhere else to go, then the items will go into that. I need an ME deal. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let me go make an ME device and then I'll be right back. Dang it. Okay. Hopefully this is everything. We've got the ME thing, ME interface. Sorry, keep calling it thing. We need the power junction. It's got the power. Alright. Now we need we say that this is the default route. I did not want to do that. There we go. Default, yes. Alright, now we're going to put a chest down. That's going to be the chest that goes into the system. I thought that there was an extraction pipe, but I didn't see one anywhere. So we're just going to throw this in here. I made an extraction module. I don't need to do sneaky. No, that's all good. And we want to be able to pull out of there. And we're going to do that with a remote orderer. There we go. This is all terrible looking. I'm going to have like a chest or something here too. So I think it's shift right click or right click. That's it right there. Alright, so when we pull this up, I don't see anything. Oh, we're not getting power. I thought we can get power from the bottom, but I guess not. There we go. Now there's power. Yep. So this is our what we have in storage, which is nothing. Let's check this right here. You can see that there are no items in there. Let's throw these in. Why don't you take these from here? Why? Why? Okay, I'll figure this out. Okay, we're coming back. So I couldn't get my stuff out of the system. I figured out what was the, well, I don't know why. I've never had to do this before, but inside here I had to make this excludes. I guess excludes nothing. I don't know, but then it took my my pipes that I put in there and then threw it into the system. So you can see there's one item in there. Well, I need those to craft other logistics pipes, and I can't get them out because I forgot to put a provider pipe or module on there. So we've made an item sync which can do the default deal, and we've made a provider module. So we're going to put that on there. We're going to throw in the item sync. It doesn't shift click. Make it default, yes. And then put on the provider, which I hope that I can just do excludes. And then we'll put on the remote orderer. Alright, shift or right click, and there they are. Oh my gosh. So eventually we're going to put an ender chest on here with a bag, and we can get our stuff that way. A little bit later on after that, we're going to put on a player interactive something device, player interface, which it will put it directly into my inventory. But for now, all it's going to do is it's going to shoot out at us. At least we'll just go up to 4, shoot them all out. There they are on the ground. Awesome. Can I put them back? I can put them back. Can I put everything back? It all goes in there. I don't know what was up with the excluding thing before, but there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get everything. Alright. There we go, there we go. It's all right there on the ground. All set. We're ready to start putting a bunch of storage inside there. I'll do that all off camera. I'll make this look a little better so it doesn't look like this. And yeah, so there we go, mass storage. Got into AE, we got into logistics pipes finally. They're going to be working together in harmony. Oh man, all that crafting was frustrating. Anyways, thanks for coming everybody, and hope you liked the episode, and we'll see you next time.